Hey guys, I'm Raj here from TMQ. What we have here today is the Apple Watch Series 5. Is this the best smartwatch ever? Continue watching this video to find out more. In this video, there are a couple of features we are going to cover first. Well, first of all, let's talk about the design. The Apple Watch Series 5 continued to retain a similar design to its previous Apple Watch Series 4. Apple introduces the Apple Watch Series 5 a year after launching the Series 4 with just a few added features. So if you ask me, design, there are not much changes. The one I'm having right now is the 40mm version with the aluminum case. There are more options for you to choose on the Apple Watch Series 5. Well, you can choose it from the Apple online store. Let's jump into the features of the Series 5. I'm sure you guys are waiting for that, right? Well, the main feature of the Apple Watch Series 5 is the always-on display. This is the first Apple smartwatch to have the always-on display. With this feature, you don't have to raise your wrist anymore to view the time. You can just glance at it easily just like that. Well, I had the issue when I was using the Series 4. Sometimes I wasn't able to view the time, especially when I'm driving. Sometimes I have to touch the display in order to view the time. But then, with the new Series 5 watch, things has been super easy for now. You might be thinking, does it consume all the battery life with the always on display turned on? Well, to answer your question, the Series 5 didn't consume my battery, especially for me. I have all day battery life with the always on display turned on. This is because the watch becomes dim when I'm not using it, but still you can see the clock on the display. Here's how it is when I wear it on my hand. I can just easily glance at it to view the current time or the date. However, there are many smartwatches out there, so if I compare with other smartwatches such as the Fitbit, then probably I got to say the battery life for the Series 5 is not good as Fitbit. This is because the Fitbit Versa 2 which also has the always on display, which can last up to 3 days in a single charge. But then on the other side, the Series 5 can only last to just 20 hours. Well, especially for me, since I'm not a person who works out daily, so I was able to use it for at least like 2 days in a single charge. If I'm not mistaken, somewhere around the second day, that is the time it will, I think almost like 10%, then I had to turn on the low power mode. Well, with this feature turned on, I can use the watch, I can still view the time, but I'm not able to try the other features. So with that turned on, I think I can use until the end of the second day. So guys, the next feature I'm going to talk about is the fall detection feature. So there are many smartwatches out there at the moment. So most of the smartwatches, they give you the heart rate monitor. That's the main feature they have in a smartwatch. But then for Apple's watch, they have this fall detection feature, which I don't think any other smartwatch has this feature. When it comes to Apple, the main reason people are buying is because they're health conscious. I remember once I had the real experience where I tripped and I fell. Well, this is not a joke, guys. I really tripped and I fell down immediately. So what happened immediately was my watch detected it and then it sends me a notification for SOS. But then what will happen if I fall down and I went unconscious? This is where you can see the power of the Series 5 watch. Well, what happens is it will automatically call the emergency helpline if you didn't respond to the SOS notification. So that is the powerful feature of the Apple Watch Series 5. Next, let's talk about the new apps in the Series 5. The first app I'd like to share is the calculator app. Personally, I've been waiting for ages for Apple to come up with such an app.
And years later,
I always had the issue when I want to do some calculation. I had to bring out my iPhone from my pocket and use the calculator app on it. But then now I can use the calculator on the Series 5 to just do my calculations easily. So this has been very super easy for me. Well, besides the calculator app, there are also a few other apps which are such as the noise tracking app, the menstrual tracking app, and also Compass. Well, at the moment, I've tried the Compass app. So Compass is similar to the app which you can see in a Samsung or an iPhone. So this app is just similar, but then in your watch itself, you can just click and you can view your direction, you can move and it moves with you. So that's the Compass app basically. So if you lost, you can use the Compass app. Well, but then the next app is the noise tracking app. So for my case, I couldn't had tried the noise tracking app because as you see, my surrounding there's nothing noisy here. Okay, so there's no noise here, so I couldn't try that for my case. So yeah, that's one. For the menstrual tracking app, I guess if you're a female, I will strongly encourage you to try the app The reason I'm saying this because there are many of health issues out there, especially for females. I've read a lot of articles. Okay, so based on that, I'm saying if you're a female, I will strongly encourage you to try the Series 5 watch, which comes with a menstrual tracking app. So you don't miss your next menstrual cycle. You can keep track of it easily. So yeah, these are the main apps in the Series 5. But then besides these apps, there are more apps such as I guess I saw there's one app called, I think it's a water minder. So water minder is one of the app I'm really looking forward to try it actually. So that's an app you can just from your watch itself, it will just some kind of like a reminder app, but then it reminds you to drink water, I think every few hours. You can set it when you want it to remind, it can remind you. So there are tons of apps for the Watch Series 5 in the App Store, but it all depends on you whether do you want to spend your money to buy such an app. Well, there are also free apps you can check out from the Apple App Store for the Watch Series 5. To answer the question again, is this the best smartwatch ever? I would strongly say Apple Watch Series 5 is the best smartwatch I've ever tried for now. At the moment, the Apple Watch Series 5 you can grab it at Apple online store and also at authorized resellers such as Machines and Switch. They are at the moment they are retailing it for RM 1,749 ringgit. So the one I'm using is the 1,749 ringgit version. So there are more. If you choose the stainless steel version, the price is higher. That's my honest review for the Watch Series 5. Well, I really like using the Apple Watch Series 5. It really is. I would say it's really helpful for me, especially. So everything is very easy for me. So if you want, you can also purchase it, like I said, from the Apple online store, also authorized resellers. So guys, that's my review for the Apple Series 5. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our TeamQ channel for more tech videos. Till then, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.